Missing someone.
Okay guys, so these are some of my favorite flavored drinks. Now starting off with Bai. Bai fruit juice tastes so good. They have so many different flavors and it's incredibly low sugar. It's about 4 grams of sugar per the whole bottle and it tastes amazing. Now some people will be like, oh wait, but in your last video you said fruit juice concentrate is bad for you. But there's so little of it that is really not going to make a difference in your life. So if you want a fruit juice, just have a Bai. Then the next thing is naturally flavored seltzer. Now there is so much naturally flavored seltzer that, it really doesn't matter what brand you get as long as it's naturally flavored, naturally essenced, whatever you want to call it. Now, I always get a LaCroix, a Bubbly, those are my go-to brands. But, if you guys are trying to find something a little more on the sweet side that doesn't have added sugar or, really any sweetener, I would go for a Pellegrino flavored seltzer because they're also naturally flavored, but it's just way stronger. So yeah, if you're craving something, grab one of these. Then my personal favorite, Zevia soda. I've talked about these in a couple videos now. These taste amazing. They taste like real soda and it's only flavored with stevia leaf extract and natural flavors. I will always grab one of these when I go to the store. They taste amazing. I'm literally obsessed with these. Now let's go into some of my favorite snacks. So here we go, guys. Here are some chips. Now, chips are so hard to find. Most chips are fried with vegetable oils and gross stuff like that, and some of them even have trans fat. Now, here's some of my favorite chips. Now, they are made with avocado oil, and yes, they are fried, but if you want something, totally grab them. Then, as you can see, I was kind of looking for another brand called Jackson's Honest, which slow cooks their chips in coconut oil, which is amazing, and they taste awesome. But what are you gonna do with chips if you don't have salsa and / guac? So I just grabbed some organic salsa and guac that I liked, and I always get this kind. Then guys, here is my favorite cereal. I love this cereal. Now the only problem with it is that it does have a higher amount of sugar than I would usually do, and it also has sunflower oil in it, so I like to think of this as a dessert because I'm not used to having this amount of sugar. As you can see, it has high oleic sunflower oil, and there's 9 grams of sugar for a full cup of cereal. So yes, there's a lot of sugar, and this is good to bring to a party or just have for dessert because it tastes amazing, guys, and I will keep getting this because I love it. And then I went and looked for some organic pancake and waffle mix, and as you can see, there were a lot, and some of them weren't gluten-free, and some of them used corn flour and stuff like that. And this is using rice flour, and it has mostly good stuff, although it doesn't have aluminum-free baking powder, which is kind of sad, but you gotta choose. And then I was looking for some popcorn. So, there's this really good popcorn. It's Arrowhead Mills organic popcorn. This is actual heirloom popcorn, I'm pretty sure, so that's better than usual popcorn. And then when you go over to the microwave popcorn, this is what I found. So I don't really like getting microwave popcorn because microwaves aren't good in general. But if you do want some microwave popcorn, this is definitely the better kind that you will find in Publix. And now let's go into candy and dessert. So these are my favorite lollipops. These are pretty good. They are Yum Earth organic lollipops. They have so many flavors, and yes, like most lollipops, they do have a lot of sugar, but they're all natural. They don't have anything like any preservatives or anything like that. So here you go. This is what it looks like. Everything's pretty good, although it's 12 grams of sugar for 3 lollipops. So if your friend's having a party or something, I would definitely just pick these up. Then I found some pure gum. I've known about this brand for a long time. They use xylitol and glycerol as their sugar alcohols. It's sugar-free, artificial sweetener-free. It's non-organic, but there's nothing bad in it at all. And they have a bunch of different flavors, so if you're craving some gum, definitely pick up some pure gum. And then, guys, my favorite out of this whole list, ice cream. After looking and looking, I found Rebel ice cream. This is a sugar-free, low-carb keto ice cream. Now, I wouldn't have it if you were on keto because, it's kind of dirty-ish keto. And, so I kind of just ignore that. But I love this ice cream. It tastes awesome. It's sugar-free, and it's not bad in any way. Although there is some milk protein in it, which isn't the most expensive kind of protein, and it's probably not awesome for you, but everything else in it is actually awesome. So if you want some ice cream, I definitely grab this. And it has cream in it, so if you have a dairy allergy, I'm sorry. I have a little bit of a dairy sensitivity, but I'll have this every now and then when I want some ice cream because it tastes amazing. And now let's go into grains/pizza. So in this section, I will have, just some bread and pizza. So starting off with the 100% whole grain Canyon House bread. This stuff is awesome. It has agave nectar in it, but it is awesome. It's one of the best, gluten-free breads that I've found. It holds together. It's easy to use. It's awesome. It's not actually that much sugar in it. And then I found these Sun for Life, I think, tortillas. These are awesome. These are definitely the best stuff I've found. There is some safflower oil in it, but it's not going to kill you to have some unhealthy oil every now and then. So yeah, so I love this stuff. I'll use it for in the morning when I want some eggs and bacon or something on a tortilla. They taste awesome, and they're not bad for you in any way, really. And then here are some of the pizzas that I found. Now, this pizza is good, and I liked it, and it's definitely one of the best crusts out of a lot of cauliflower pizza and gluten-free pizza. It held together well and everything, but it kind of dried me out a little bit. The crust was very, I don't know, it had that powdery feeling kind of. So if you don't like that, I wouldn't recommend this, but it's definitely a great gluten-free pizza. And then here's my personal favorite pizza, cauliflower pizza. This stuff tastes awesome. If you asked me if I wanted to go to a pizzeria or have this pizza, I would choose this pizza because it tastes so good. Maybe that's just my opinion, but I love it so much. It's great pizza. I'd so recommend this to anyone that's trying to find a good gluten-free pizza. It's really not bad for you in any way. It's more like a once in a while kind of dessert kind of pizza, I guess. But it's actually a really good meal, so I love this. And then, guys, I had to show you guys some cosmetics because I posted this on Instagram. This is SheaMoisture. I love this cosmetics company. They do hair care and self-care/skincare. And it is free of all the harsh chemicals, and I love using them. It smells awesome, and it's no artificial fragrances. It's always an essential oil blend, and so I totally recommend this because I love all their products. And then this is one of my favorite tortilla wraps. I couldn't find this in any of the stores, so here you go. So they have so many different kinds. They have almond flour, cassava and chia. I love all of these. I love cassava the most, but I always use these as breakfast kind of wraps for eggs and bacon. I love them so much. They taste awesome. They have nothing bad in them. Bulletproof recommends them. So if you're looking for a good grain-free tortilla, this is definitely it. Anyway, guys, I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, it would just mean such a huge deal to me if you could just like it. It takes 2 seconds, and I worked really hard on this. This took me about 4 to 5 days in all to edit and take video of, so just please do that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Missing someone. Is as normal, missing someone.